But I think we got to do an intro here in a moment.
Oh yeah, I've never done back-to-back races on ZSR before. I didn't know I had to load a new page. There we go.
All right then, we're getting ready for game 2 here. Oh, I forgot to change the title. I'll fix that in a second. So this is Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando Tournament lower bracket finals game 2 between jkoper and levelengine. Once again, commentating are Mariah and Drossi1, and tracking is BKPKT Patrick. Say hello, everybody.
Hey, fancy meeting you here. Been a while.
Hello again.
Yeah, so after that lightning-fast first game, the runners are just going straight into the second. If levelengine wins this, he will advance to the finals against my co-com here, but we don't talk about that. And if jkoper wins, he can force a game 3, which I assume they're not going to try to play 3 games in a row tonight.
Yeah, that would be interesting. That might be kind of rough to play 3 back-to-back like that. You might get some real seed bleed going on. I don't think they played the first one for long enough to really get any seed bleed, so this one should probably be pretty fresh for them. But I think if this one goes at least a little while, that third one might be a little punishing. So we'll see if jkoper can get that win and set it to 1-1. Otherwise, levelengine is going to be moving on to the grand finals. We are comparing hashes here, making sure everyone is up and ready. jkoper is on hardware, so he has to load it up on flash cart into his actual Nintendo.
Oh, that explains what those weird characters we were seeing.
Yeah. He's hardware. He's full hardware and CRT. He has got the essentially, like, it sounds like old school, like stuck in the 80s type of setup here, but honestly, it is really the best setup you can have if you want the best input latency and response time from these old games. That's where emulator players tend to deal with a lot of input lag in a game like, especially a game like Zelda 2, which is very like reactionary. You want that lowest level of input latency that you can get, and so hardware is going to definitely give that to you.
Well, and also I've heard that when emulator players then switch to hardware, it throws all their timing off and they have to relearn all the timing.
Yeah, I am one who has moved from emulator to hardware myself, and I'm not on an actual Nintendo, but I am on an FPGA, which is very, very, very close to actual hardware, and it feels way better than any emulator I ever played on. So yeah, it's unfortunate. This game right here is already kind of tough to get into, but the fact that emulators already introduced so much input lag to the game that a lot of people, I think, suffer from that. But I've always pointed out that some of the best players from Z2R have played on emulator, so it's entirely possible.
Well, as you just said, levelengine's made it this far on an emulator.
Yeah, levelengine, Trails, Rose City Saint, all of them have been emulator players, and they have been top of their game for years.
Anyway, looks like the runners have both readied up, so we're just waiting for our restreamer to drop the gate here.
Very, very true. One final thing about this is that the fact that if you do move to hardware, it is a pretty expensive endeavor, pretty expensive route, capture cards and all that nonsense to get set up. So emulators are, of course, a great option for just everyone who wants to play the game, period.
Yeah, no, I've seen like how much you have to invest. It's several $100 if you really want a good hardware setup.
Yeah.
And we're off. Only 2 lives this time, but 4 health bars to start.
Oh, no.
Shield and dash. Dash starts at 73, so we're probably going to want some magic levels.
Kando Boots Cross, 0 gems. No.
0 gems.
How does this keep happening?
Why?
jkoper's last 4 races have been, in terms of gem count, have been 0, 0, 1, 0. This is terrible.
No, didn't he have that 1 gemmer against you as well?
What? Was it 1?
Yeah,
it was 0.
The sub half-hour race, because I calmed that as well, and I'm pretty sure that was a 1 gemmer as well.
Oh, it was a 1. It was a 1. That's right. 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, that's right.
And here is a magic jar. We didn't see any magic jars in the last race, and now we're getting one here right off the bat.
Yeah, did we start? Okay, yeah, we did start with shield. Okay.
Yeah, shield and dash were our only starting spells.
Yeah, dash, seeing as it replaces fires, is going to be taking the same magic cost curve as fire does. So probably it'll be expensive until about Magic 5.
And given this island biome, it's sure nice that we have the boots starting.
Yeah. Oh no, this is this is a river canyon.
Oh, River Canyon, okay. I just saw a lot of water.
But definitely nice on the boots. And the candle, I guess. This early start with two lives. 2 lives can be so punishing. So this might not make it a jet seed at 2 lives. That might be something that they're going to be kind of a hurdle to push on, get some extra levels, make sure that that life effectiveness is up so that they can take some hits.
Let's see if they can find any decent P bags, because that was just a 20-pointer that dropped for jkoper.
Yeah, another thing on 2 life seeds is that you're also hoping that there might be some 1-ups in the drop pool.
And Mobies aren't leaving any XP. That's kind of annoying, because they're 3 in vanilla, they can roll up 2 or down 2, so they managed to roll down 2, which is 0. And there's the flute for jkoper.
Yeah, Level found a 200-point P-bag sitting there on the ground, and then he found a 100 from the drop pool that got him his next life level.
Okay, there's a 100 P-bag for Koper.
Oh, levelengine deciding not to go into Medicine Cave just yet. He is down a life.
But he's already up to 223 for levels, so that's something at least. But there is a Hungry Dyra there.
So funny enough, I've seen both of them jump onto enemies at this point, and so I think we had some seed bleed from the last one where they did have downstab, and they don't have it now.
I mean, they didn't start with downstab, they just, got it mid-seed.
Yeah.
We could find Mito, though we'd need Jumper Fairy to get downstab.
Nope, we got Saria. Oh, okay. Cave connection to the east there, a dry canyon, so that's going to be very quick as well. Both of our east-west biomes going to be very, very easy to traverse.
And at Magic 3 Dash, well, I guess with the extra Magic Jar, either of them can cast Dash anyway, but yeah, I think we'll be seeing some dashing here. Rebonac rides with the... Sorry, that was too fast for me to read.
That was with the raft.
Okay, so Vanilla Raft today.
I, however, did not catch the spell in Saria.
It looked like it began with A or something. Oh, spell. Okay. It was too fast for me to read it.
Got a P1 sighting there. Okay, I think Level's about to reach the same area that jkoper's in here. He's going to see his eastern connection.
Spell 119. I'm sure it'll go down with a couple of magic levels. It's just always funny to see how expensive the more advanced spells are at Magic 1.
Yeah, you never get a glimpse. You can never. It's like you never see that in vanilla. So seeing it here is just so. It just feels so wild.
That's 2 seeds in a row with the Vanilla Heart container at Stonehenge.
It is again. I'm saying it's a little spooky. The things that we've been seeing, like in these last several races, things have just all kind of been very similar. The problem is if you try to read into there with that logic, you're going to get burned. You just know it. Like I bet the glove is not under spec rock today. But it does look like our western continent is full of these hearts again.
Well, with only 2 lives, you're not going to complain that you're now up to 6 heart containers.
This is very true.
Oh, and our tracker's saying that Thunder in Rudo. I missed that.
Yeah, we did get it. We saw the check on the sign, but we didn't go in to look for the trophy itself.
Now, we don't need the child because we just saw that Darunia has dash.
Risen P-Back Cave again for jkoper here. First one to discover that.
Well, I don't think Level Engine's left the West yet.
He saw the connection at least.
Okay,
And then he came back.
That's interesting, finding a random loose key in a cave.
That is going to indicate that that was at least one heart container that's been pulled out of the seed.
Oh, and jkoper found the second magic jar, too.
Wow, so we've got a cave on the east and that bridge on the north side of the west that take us to the... we have a cave on the west that takes us east, and we have a bridge on the north side of the east that oh my god. Cave and bridge on the west that take us east. There we go. 2 ways to the east. Which means, again, either raft and cave are going to be tossed up between Death Mountain and Maze Island again.
Okay, so Level Engine found New Kasuto. Granny wants 7 magic jars, and Level Engine never got spells, so we don't know if he can do it. jkoper can't do spell because he's still at magic level 1.
Yeah, so he's I'm sorry, what was the spell in here? I think you just said that.
Life.
Okay.
So I guess he's gonna grab the life spell. He can't cast the spell.
Well, at 7.5 minutes into the seed, we're walking into GP on Level Engine side.
Without a glove.
Yeah, without a glove. We'll see what happens here. No glove block in the first room. We got a left and a right.
Given how these seeds have been, maybe Dark Link's just in the second room.
I mean, I don't know how I would feel about this. This would be crazy. Like, to both be on the winning and the winning and losing end. It's like, I just don't know.
Hey, there's T-Bird.
All right.
We don't have Thunder.
We got a left still, though. We'll see where this goes.
Yeah, if this is T-Bird blocked, we will need to find the trophy.
Oh, man. Okay, I was wondering why we were seeing so many lava encounters in jkoper side. It looks like all that desert, that giant desert, is all lava encounters right there. It might be a little dangerous. Also, water tile here.
Not a good GP for farming, and Level Engine takes a death.
Well, I think we have all of our hearts here. That was another heart on the water tile.
Well, very healthy seed, at least.
Wow, wow. Level Engine here, dodging. Dip, duck, dive, dodging.
Yeah, you want the blue focus to take lava baths. You don't want to yourself take a lava bath.
Yeah. Well, we still don't have a glove lock yet. We've got 2 lefts here, and Level Engine is going up and left. Also, magic key for jkoper here in Sunken P-Back Cave, I believe. Wow.
And of course, at attack 2, killing a bot in GP is taking too many hits.
We continue, still no glove locks. But here's the thing to concern yourself with. If you get so far and you realize that you can't go any further, you've just spent a lot of time in here. And while you do have information, it may be possible that your opponent is out here getting good stuff that you're going to want to have in this GP, like, the Thunder Spell and the glove or something like that. So you could be burning time. Speaking of Level Engine, you could be burning time.
Yeah, and this is not a good GP for grinding today.
Wow, he's got to make... Oh, he cannot dash. Oh, wow.
Wow, he made that jump.
14... Oh, I was just going to say, like, 14 hits on the Mew here.
Oh, didn't quite make the second jump.
It looked good from here.
Oh, right, and he only had 2 lives and had already lost 1, so that puts him back to the start of the palace. And
oh, he is fighting himself. He's like, dude, I want to go back in and see what else is in there. Because there's that room that he was in that he died in, it was an elevator up, and that could have been Dark Link. $20 on the desert tile.
jkoper's levels are up to 324 here.
Yeah, even if we had a castable Thunder, I don't even know what that would have been like for Level Engine to do that. At attack 2, I mean.
Yeah.
But this Maze Island find for Koper may be something that potentially opens us up here. I think he knows Rudo is Thunder. But if he does, I don't think we saw either runner go get the hint for the trophy, so who knows where that's at. Assuming it's even required.
And one of our 2 items on Maze Island is just a blue magic jar.
Yeah, and jkoper did see GP. He opted not to jump into it, and probably just assuming that they're glove block or something else, and maybe just wants some more levels as well.
Well, both of our runners are scouting. Here's the second drop down on Maze Island.
Yeah, this is important, then level's not going to be that far behind.
And just as key, but spell is now castable, so we could go check Spell Tower in New Kasuto.
Wow, another key in the drop pool there. Not in the drop pool, but on the drops. I just, I always thought that meant a heart container was pulled out because there aren't any actual keys that are in the overworld to be shuffled. I don't know.
I don't know, could a P bag have been pulled out?
I guess it's possible.
Because it can't be a magic container that was pulled out.
Oh, you know, it could have been any of the items they started with.
Oh, right. Yeah, we started with quite a few.
jkoper gambling in on this. Oh, the item room right here. And he's able to cast spell.
Spell turns them into Muse. Interesting. And just a P bag for our item.
And just 100 as well. Not enough to get him a level.
Oh, Rauru has jump, and we never found that until now, so that'll get us down stab.
I feel dumb for asking this. Did we find where Fairy's at?
I don't think we've seen... Okay, our tracker's saying by process of elimination, Fairy's vanilla and Mito.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't sure we found Mito, but I also wasn't sure if we found everything on the east just yet.
We did see Mito. I saw Level Engine just duck in there, so he can go back there and get down stab at least.
Okay. All right, so far we have basement. On the east, we still have the basement and the spell tower. jkoper might be heading back to New Kasuto to be able to check the spell tower here now. We've got those 2 locations. We have P1, P2, 3, 4, not 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 still out there. We've got both items on Death Mountain, wherever that is. It looks like it's probably accessible via the raft, which we don't have yet. We saw a raft tile on Maze Island. And then we have everything uncovered on the west, and everything from Maze Island as well. So,
you know, it would be funny. Spell Tower has a magic jar, and then we can go to Granny. So jkoper is going to pick up life here.
Yeah, you know, it's not a bad call. If you're passing through, this might just be what saves you in GP at these lower resources.
Yeah, right. With only 2 lives, you know, you don't want to take any silly deaths.
Yeah, we have not seen any 1-ups anywhere just yet, so...
Might not be in the drop pool.
Yeah, and even on top of that, you might find like some 1-ups in some like overworld small item spots, and you might want to save those.
Hammer in Spell Tower. So that opens quite a few checks.
Yeah, we have to. We saw a boulder blocked cave on the west, but I don't know if it's just a pass through that's being boulder blocked there. Okay, so Level Engine back to the east did not go to Rudo to get the trophy hint for Thunder. He might just... Okay. Like, he knows what he's missing. He doesn't... neither one of our runners have a tracker up here, so we don't exactly know what they have seen.
I do not like the dark background on this palace. It makes it really tough to see things.
Yeah, jkoper's capture is a little rough as well. That's just part of the whole console. Unless you have like a fancy RGB modded console to get a nice capture out of it, you're stuck kind of with the old school look, trying to pull the image, the signal out of it. I missed. Was this 2 or 5?
2.
Okay.
Though, I don't know what Helmet Head will really do for us, unless I guess Helmet Head is blocking the item room. There's always that possibility.
Yeah.
Oh, jkoper not even grabbing... Oh, he has the any key. Hey, there's... Oh, no, that was the 7th heart container that jkoper already had. I was going to say, did we get an 8th heart anyway, but...
Yeah,
kind of one we've seen.
Kind of what I was talking about earlier, where Level was spending that time in GP as Koper was doing all this cleanup on the east, and now he's got this chance to just gamble on palaces, whereas Level Engine's now doing the east. And yeah, I mean, we'll see who gets what first. This is a glove fairy block for him, unless he is fancy enough to use the heads to bounce over. There is a trick to be able to use those raw heads to bounce over.
He decided he just wanted out.
It's a tough trick. You have to practice it. There's very specific timing to get a head to pop up at the right time so that you could just jump and bounce and go.
Oh, and now he's gonna dive GP. Probably we'll find out very soon about Thunderbird. And we'll see what he can do to the left.
Yeah, and to finish my thought on the bouncing over the heads there, that's not going to be in logic. That will be considered a glove/fairy block for the randomizer itself.
So if either the trophy or the glove were beyond it, it would tell you a lot about where the other is.
Yeah. Yeah, jkoper's going to find his Thunderbird here, and then he'll head left, I assume. And we have yet to see a glove block, just this Thunderbird block, which might not be blocking much of anything. Level Engine trying to kill this Scorpion to get his experience, his next level, can't do it. Fighting those things is terrible.
Yeah. He's just saying nope, but yeah, he could really stand another couple of levels.
Oh, Patrick, our tracker, pointing out that they do have dash, and that dash does unlock that room as well that we were just talking about, that jkoper up and 8 out of.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Level back in the west here. I think he's going to start gambling on some palaces. He's going to check this 3 or 6 here. This is one jkoper did not do. We also didn't do 1. We got 1 just west of this palace, and neither one of them did 1. Did we get a hint?
Nice and small.
We did get a hint that somebody... I think we got a hint for... Wait, didn't we get a hint for Helmet Head guards the something? I thought we saw something like that.
Yeah, we definitely got a vanilla raft hint, as... our tracker Patrick is reminding us, and now Level Engine is going to get our trophy hint. Oof, Koper taking a lava bath here. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he did not pick up jump, so he doesn't have... Ooh. Oh.
So, Level Engine doesn't have the hammer. If the trophy's on Death Mountain, 50-50 it's behind the hammer on Spec Rock.
Also needs the raft, wherever that may be. And that's, again, just assuming Thunderbird's required. jkoper pushing through this GP in the same direction that Level did, but he's going to hit that same, if he makes it this far, as far as Level did, he's going to hit that same double 4-tile jump, and without the jump spell, without fairy, And probably without dash as well, because that's still expensive at this level. He'll try to make that. If he can't, here's that room. If he can't do this, then he's going to be
dash takes 64, so that's unfortunate. Hit the button too late.
That would be interesting.
But, well, I'm just intrigued by if Thunderbird is required, there's some decent chance that Spell is required.
Yeah, this is interesting from a progression standpoint, but I know our runners are like, man, this sucks. No glove, no gems. Like, what am I doing? What are we doing? I'm just gambling. You're gambling so hard. It's like Las Vegas. Oh, level engine.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The blue MOAs are nice XP, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100. I think he might just try to get it here, this 420. I don't know whether this is mad. I think this is attack, honestly. All right, so if Koper just holds left here, we're going to see new territory. Okay. Oh, no, he can't. He needs jump or fairy to get up over here, or the glove to get up over this. Oh, wow. Didn't even consider that.
Oh. And jump's available. He just never went to Rauru.
Yeah.
He...
Wait, is it Rauru or is it Naburu?
No, it was Rauru that has jump, because Rauru is next to Mido, which is where Level Engine then went to get downstab.
Okay.
So he just never went to the part of the west that has Rauru or Mido. He never saw either of them.
Well, Level Engine's jumping back in here with him. He's got the jump spell, too, so if he makes it back to that room with enough to cast jump, then he's going to be able to get a little bit further, assuming there's not some terrible thing on the other side of that second lava pit. Oh, and he's got downstab. So this is going to be good for him. Oh, my God. Yep, that's an up and A. Oh, and I guess now with jump, Level can actually push beyond left of that one elevator that we just saw. So he might opt to go in that direction. Oh, I was going to say, I thought Level got pushed a little bit too far back, and he caused that bluebird to respawn. Yeah, I don't know, man. 2 lives. I would probably still be up and A right here. Oh, again. Take the ferry, Level. Take the ferry.
Why is he... Oh, is he trying to draw all of... No, he's just not taking the ferry. That's playing with fire. And he doesn't have the life spell either.
Yeah, he's on just 2 hearts. No lives in reserve here.
Koper trying to get a magic jar from the statue here. Nope. Just... Ooh. Takes a death.
Yeah, there's not going to be in that particular statue, there is no 50-50 jar. Still no glove block in this direction.
And Level Engine was able to cast jump there.
Yeah, if we're heading left, we're definitely going to need to find an elevator. Speak of the devil.
Would be funny if Dark Link's right here. No.
Okay, jkoper about to get his jump spell here. And Level with the game over because he only had 2 hearts and he had already taken a death in that second room. Wow. Oh, here's the hint for Helmet Head. Guards the magic container. Okay. So P2 magic container.
Yeah, I wonder if Koper will get the hint about the trophy. Because honestly, at this point, if you're Koper and you have the hammer, it's probably worth going to Death Mountain.
Yeah, he'd have to find that raft. So is he looking in 1? Is he going back into...
I didn't realize Death Mountain was raft locked.
Yeah, off of Maze Island, there's our raft tile.
Oh.
And then, they have the boots, though. I was going to say, maybe it could be like an island's Death Mountain that's tough to traverse or something. But they have the boots. I guess we could still hope for Mountainous or Caldera or something like that.
So yeah, there's Level Engine getting the Vanilla Raft hint.
So we don't know where P3 is just yet. We don't know if it's in Death Valley or if it's the palace that we have access to on the west here. I don't remember everything we saw on the east other than GP.
I keep track of palaces so much less when we don't have any gems.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure the runners kind of do that as well. Okay, so
Okay.
P2 in the east. Okay.
Well, medicine in the east.
Medicine in the east means basement. 7 magic containers.
Oh, huh. Interesting.
So
Barry is behind 7 magic containers.
yeah, we got to go into P2, it sounds like, to get another magic container if we want access to the basement. Otherwise, I mean, there's obviously 8 of them, so there's still one more outstanding somewhere. And into P1 we go.
Yeah, even as a zero gemmer, this is a very interesting seed in terms of layout.
Yeah, I like to see it like this from the top down. It is interesting, but again, as a runner, you just keep throwing darts at a dartboard, and you're like, is this the right answer? Is this the right answer?
It would be nice if there were it would be nice if there were some gems, because then you'd at least get levels clearing out palaces.
Or at the very least, like a hint for the glove. That was, somewhere that wasn't buried, like old Casuto could have a hint you don't want. Maybe the hint for the glove is an old Casuto or something. That would be terrible, because no one's gonna get that. Yeah, so I guess P1 could have another magic container. I mean, it could have the glove as well. It obviously won't have the trophy. It won't have the raft. We know P3 is raft.
Okay, and Level Engine has now, at some point, grabbed the spell. He's in New Casuto, just got life, so... Oh, he got the hammer already. It's on his tracker. I must have missed that. Unless... Patrick just preemptively tracked the hammer. There we go.
Okay, so I think from Level Engine's side, I'm almost positive he has seen everything. He knows the basement is going to be... did he go in for the hint on the medicine? If he didn't, then he doesn't know that medicine is east. But then what does that leave? That leaves, if medicine is in the basement and 50-50 on Death Mountain trophy, then either we have the other Death Mountain location, we have P1, we have P5, we have P6. We have 4 locations left for the glove, I believe.
Oh, and Level Engine did find a 1,000-point P-bag in this cave.
Wow.
So that's how he is now up to attack 4, at least.
All right, we got Horsehead here. Looks like our item is probably going to be behind the boss. Not like Horsehead poses much of an issue.
Also doesn't pose much experience.
Yeah. Oh, whatever our boss is dropping, they're dropping 20-point P bags. Okay.
Great. So Level Engine's still not getting the hint about the medicine.
Yeah, I want to say that jkoper has an advantage currently. Just given his palace dives, he's got that information. Even though he still's kind of come up empty on, having the raft and having the glove.
Ooh, 1,000-point P-bag drop for jkoper. That is nice for some levels.
Yeah, this pretty much confirms that palaces, the large enemy pool in palaces is different than the large enemy pool in the outside. I had that question earlier in the tournament. I never really considered it before, but it seemed that it's absolutely true.
So we're definitely going to grind out some levels here. Here's the item, just another P-bag, but it's 1,000. So I think we can take magic and life here. Yep. Okay, 445. I'm liking that a lot better.
Yeah, and 434 level just got life 4 there. Okay, so not P1. So 5, 6, the other Death Mountain location, and that's it. That's it. So do you just go into
For what, the glove?
Yeah. So it's probably be like trying to find 3 to get into. Well, then I guess it. Okay, wait. I guess I'm not. Have we tracked? We don't know what's in Death Valley, and we don't know what's on Maze Island as a result. But obviously, P3 can't be on Maze Island, so.
Has jkoper not gotten the hint about the trophy? Maybe he hasn't.
Yeah, I have. Well, he's about to. And the thing is, we're really focusing on this trophy for Thunder, but we've said it several times now. It doesn't have to be a Thunderbird block. Our runners have just not made it further beyond where they're capable of so far with the low lives that they've got. We've yet to see a glove block. So, yeah, they have 2 lefts that are in GP that are open and accessible to them.
But no one goes left in GP.
Well, our runners were trying at least. There seems to be some busyness, though, in GP. All right, so level, checking that raft tile, realizing doesn't have the raft, and now he's probably going to be out and about. If he remembers the hint, both of our runners have the hint. I'm pretty sure that it was like the first guy in Saria there, or somebody. Both of our runners have the hint at this point for Rebanak Reds with the raft. And so maybe this is P3 right here for jkoper. Otherwise, it's going to be 6, and we'll have 3 in Death Valley.
Either way, you want to get out the item.
Yeah, because it still could be the glove. We are looking for windows, or looking for a boss here, and levelengine's going to join him. jkoper going left, though. Is this the item room immediately here in P6? So this is not the raft. Is this our glove? Level, is he going to go left? Oh! Glove in in Death Mountain. Or no, Death Mountain
or P5.
Yeah, or P5. Oh my god.
At least that was a very quick item room.
And we still don't have a glove block, though, in the palace. I don't know what I would be doing at this point. I honestly don't. It's so hard to think about what I might be doing as a runner right now.
And 8 health bars.
Yeah, I really thought that the key before was a heart that was taken out, but like we talked about, it was probably just an item that they already started with. So,
At this point, I'd be fluting the River Devil just for the memes. Oh, so we have upstab already. I don't think I realized that.
Oh, I didn't either. Yeah, unfortunately, did levels go right at start, or did he come back in up and A? I'm not sure. If either way, jkoper is going back into GP here at 4, 4, 5, 8 hearts. Okay, he did go left at start. He's going to see his heart, and he's going to know that Death Valley is P3. We'll see if he chooses to go in there. Otherwise, jkoper might be able to make it further than we've seen so far in GP.
What's levelengine doing? Trying to get a level? No, he's just out.
Yeah, that's an up and A for that. That's a jump that's been catching our runners there. That rope, that stationary rope that's jumping up, shooting out fire. Both their runners have bopped that at least once now. And you lose that life in the first room going left, and you're just like, dude, I cannot afford losing this life right here.
Right. Much easier just up A.
All right, so Level taking the gamble on 3 to the raft.
And he has the hammer now.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Rebo really early.
He had 2 other options there at start.
Didn't manage to get Rebo in the corner, but with this much health and Rebo's a bit of a weakling, it seems we're good. Oh, and that's a level, too.
Nice. Okay, jkoper is about to be at this elevator here. We saw level engine go up, and he died either in this room or the next one. Oh, I think he died right here in this blue bird, because this is terrible. Yeah, jkoper taking a ton of damage as well, shielding there. Oh, nice. But he's gonna respawn, isn't he? Yes, he is.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Wow. So does he go back down and left? No, he's gonna keep trying to push through here. Okay.
Yeah.
Item room.
There's the raft, which we knew was there.
jkoper slides through 2 blue birds, all these beams, a lot of slowdown. Do we have one more bird here at the end? No? Okay.
Just a rope.
Still no glove locks.
Good job waiting for the rope to fire before charging ahead.
Oh, we've got another elevator up here, another elevator junction. Still no glove blocks.
No, no.
Wow.
Uh.
Oh, Level got the raft, but he's not going to take it to Maze Island. He's coming back in too. This is hot right here.
Did Level get the hint about? Now I can't remember. What the hint was about what's on Death. Oh, right. Forgetting Thunder. Right.
Yeah,
the statue,
trophy.
The trophy.
Both of them in the same room at the same ferry here. These birds are just not being kind here to either of our runners.
Yeah, I just feel like, if Level went and got the trophy and got Thunder, maybe Dark Link's in the next room right after Thunderbird.
That would be interesting. But we're gonna dig this. We're gonna see what happens in the next room here. We've got the upside down T-junction elevator. We have not pushed left from there just yet. Everybody has died going the up path. jkoper going left. Level engine going left. Elevator up in this curtain room.
Wrong way. Ooh, the orange Fakas are nice for experience. Thanks to the game design, so they were dummied out of the vanilla game, they have 1 HP.
Yeah. Another elevator down here for jkoper. Oh, we're dashing on...
Oh, wow!
We're dashing on level side, though!
Oh, my!
Look how free this was!
This is gonna come down to who can do this fight faster.
Oh my god. Both of them are like, oh. All he had to do was just hold left.
Yeah, right. They could have gotten here anytime.
jkoper was on the pause menu for a little bit there. It might eat through. He's got 1 hit ahead of Level. 2 hits.
Wow. Yeah, jkoper should have this. Or get your GG's in. Wow, this is a game of seconds.
Holy jeez.
Was that a 1 second finish? Yes, that was a 1 second finish officially. I don't know what the retime rules are for this.
I have no idea. I think I would imagine it probably should be attempted to be recounted in some way.
Yeah, so someone should retime it if it's a second apart.
Because there could be any sort of stream delay of any sort.
Was not expecting a 1 second finish after all that.
Holy jeez.
Oh, the Alan Heffley's in chat. He's not relishing having to do a retime here.
Wow, it was that free the entire time.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever calmed a 1 second finish in Z2R.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had anything this close. We've had some very close ones, but nothing this close as far as I know. I mean, that I've dealt with personally on comms. Wow. Well, I think we'd be grabbing some VODs here. I wonder if we were doing a local recording on either runner here. It's not technically mandatory, but I'm one who definitely local records in case there's any issues. And I, personally, I think every runner should in a tournament setting like this.
Yeah. So we'll see if they'll join us for interviews here as we.
Yeah,
I
they
think
are.
this is probably going to a game 3, but not 100% sure.
Yeah, they're chatting it up in the race room right now, back and forth about what they were going. They were talking about whether they found the glove and what exactly they kind of did here.
Oh, jkoper thinks he actually started a second late, and if that's true, a retime would show him the winner by 2 seconds, which would definitely not be a tie.
Yeah, I don't exactly know, like, when you would retime it, would you? I have no idea what the rules are in other communities. And again, we don't have like a retime rule specifically. I assume if you just borrow whatever anyone else kind of uses, in the sense that, do you just take the recordings and pair them up to the starting frame of when the game begins, and then you just count from there? This is all new to me. Again, I'm not sure we've ever had it to do something like this before, at least in the little over 2 years that I've been here.
It's just funny because it comes up so often in Z1R and ALTTPR, but I've never seen it in Z2R. Z1R, I know they already had to retime 2 races in their current ongoing tournament.
GG, jkoper and levelengine here. What a second race.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I'll admit.
Brushing up on our French.
Yeah. That...
Wait, so what's the verdict on this one?
Whatever the Alan Heffley says it is, I guess.
I don't know, just put the two run side by side, really see who's faster. jkoper said he started a little late, so...
Right, and our tracker, Patrick, is saying that the rules doc says that time begins from hitting the start button, so if that's true, a retime would subtract a second from jkoper's time.
Subtract, so...
Yeah, so then it would be a 2-second difference instead of a
Yes.
1 second difference.
Even a 1 second difference, so it would still go to him.
Well, Alan Heffley is also saying right above that, it says usually less than 3 seconds in other communities is a tie.
Really depends on the community. Like, I know in ALTTPR, it's like a few years ago it was 3 seconds, and as streaming stuff has gotten better, it's slowly gotten to smaller and smaller margins to need to be a tie. So I'm just surprised it's never come up in Z2R before.
Yeah, I definitely would not say that under 3 seconds being a tie is the standard. Under 3 seconds, asking for a retime, that's pretty common. But maybe under 1 second for a time, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Z1R is requiring under 1 second at this point.
Yeah, there's so many issues with just the streams themselves that could happen for under 1 second that I think that's where they'd be in a tie. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever, man. I kind of wish this would have been over tonight so I didn't have to worry about it anymore this week.
I mean, taking 2 series to 3 games, you've made it exciting for the viewers at least.
Yeah. I mean, I would also do a third one. So these were 2 quick ones, but I'm guessing levelengine does not want to do that either way.
What, a third one?
Yeah.
Ideally, I wouldn't want to do a third one. Ideally, I would have won game 2, but you play just well enough that it looks like we're gonna have a game 3 anyways.
Yeah. I meant do it right now, but
I could.
You could. Interesting.
Yeah, but what exactly is the verdict for our timing rules? Do we just give jkoper the win because he's like 1 or 2 seconds faster? Or do we just pretend this never happened?
I honestly think it would come down to something. Well, first of all, are either one of you locally recording here?
No, this is just only being live streamed.
No, I'm not local.
Okay, so the VODs would have to be ripped, and then, to the best of our ability, kind of line it up and figure it out from there.
Just line up the point at which both of us start. So, like what screen was it? Like the screen with like the extra lives, like in the player name X2. Like, just basically like put the run side by side and try and just line it up so like at the same time like that the player name X2 just shows up on both screens simultaneously, and then just I guess skip to the end and I guess just see jkoper do it like a second faster than me.
Right. There's nothing in the rules about ties, so I mean, it would seem to be up. I mean, you can call me biased if you want, but since I won and there's nothing about a tie for, being within 1 or 2 seconds or whatever, that would be a pretty drastic decision.
I mean,
my
for
opinion.
for everyone's peace of mind, I think if it's a 1 second finish, you have to retime it.
No, that's fine. Whatever. But, yeah. Saying by what I said, I think that I'm going to, come out ahead timing.
It seems likely.
So.
Probably.
Yeah.
In that case, I guess game 3 will happen at some point. But
yeah. Do you want to race right now? We can race right now. I'm all for it. But otherwise, we'll figure it out. What's that?
I'm up for it too. I'm still just thinking about it.
Okay.
The adrenaline is going. The hype train is full steam ahead at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know if ZSR is still able to schedule this. It all depends. I'm sure we're going to hear back in a moment here.
Let's see if there's anything else on the schedule for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, while we hear back from them on anything,
there's nothing else on the calendar for tonight.
For tonight, okay.
Yeah, and I guess restreamer availability is the only other thing.
Yeah,
I think baseball just volunteered, or baseball's. Well, anyway, first race, to just recap the first two here. The first one, these have been, I mean...
First one wasn't even close. Second one was, on the other hand, insanely close.
Yeah, these low gem seeds are just such a wreck.
And I've been getting, like, basically all low gem seeds the whole tournament. What the hell is this?
I mean, talk to jkoper. His last 4 races have been no more than 1 gem.
Yeah. I really need to...
I think I might have gotten like 1 2-gem race. Outside of that, it's been like 1 gem or less. I think basically every game in the tournament that I can recall.
At least the game was throwing enough heart containers at you, given the low health
absolutely.
starts.
Yeah, both of our seeds start with... the first one we started with 1 heart, and then there were 3 hearts immediately in the west. And the second one we started with 4 hearts, I think. But then there were still 2 hearts immediately in the west. So, yeah. One problem I have is that I need to write down starting items or something, because I definitely forgot that I had the hammer, and that was part of the reason why I didn't look for the glove. So
I had a hard
in the first race.
I had a harder time mapping out everything this seed as opposed to the previous one. Kind of slacked on just thinking really hard about where everything was, and clearly it showed.
I felt good finding the cave that led to Maze Island, because that seemed like something you might not look for, but Maze Island wasn't helpful. So.
And then there was the fact that Great Palace, it just could have gone so many ways.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of branches.
Thunder could have beaten those.
I went down several. Sorry, I went down several paths in Great Palace, and then game overed down several of them, and then this one was the one that I didn't game over going down, I guess. So I definitely was fortunate in that respect. The low lives was pretty rough in this one. It's funny, the one that started with 1 heart container was much easier because it had 5 lives, and of course I threw those heart containers at us. So but this one with the 1 life and lots of easy opportunities for instant death. Yeah, made it a little rough.
Well, at the end of it all, you both did essentially the exact same things. Jacob, I think you did 4, whereas Level, I don't think you did 4 Level. And on the
No,
flip side
no.
of it, Level, you got the raft out of 3, but then never followed up off the raft tile on Maze Island. When you got that, then you went right back into GP, and then that was right where you were right next to
I
each
was
other.
guessing that was going to lead to Death Mountain. That was going to lead to the Thunder Spell in case, I
Yeah.
don't know, Thunderbird was going to be required. I wanted to at least be somewhat ready for it, but...
Yeah. That was definitely a line that I was really thinking about following pretty soon, trying to get the raft out of 3 and then going to Death Mountain and finding the trophy for Thunder, because, man, Thunder, Darkling could have been just right on the other side of Thunderbird that whole time. We know he wasn't, but...
Yeah, and when it came to GP, you both did exactly the same routes, just at different times. I mean, other than that final dig, you both did everything else. We've seen the same rooms between both of you up to this point. I think, Jacob, or maybe you saw one extra room ahead in that paperclip room where you got past the blue birds. Then you went into the next one, and I think you took a death in there, and then that was a game over. And that was one room further than Level had seen, I believe. But other than that, you saw everything else just at different times throughout the seed. You were both back and forth in GP multiple times. And it was a wild ride. And I know that it is going to be so ridiculous and nerve-wracking in terms of the guesswork and the where do I go and what do I do. And lo and behold, it was going to be, what, P5 or the other 50-50 Death Mountain next to the trophy was going to be the glove. Which, of course, at the end of it all, was not required. But yeah, I mean, this was wild to watch from the top down.
Yeah.
But I think, sorry, Jacob, go ahead.
I don't know what I'm going to say, so go ahead and say what you wanted to say.
I was just going to say that I think we've got a full crew here ready. I'm sure we're all going to need a quick break here after these back-to-back ones to do a third.
Yeah, it's up level engine again. You up for it? You want to go?
I would be, yes.
All right, let's do it.
What are we looking at for like a break here?
Whatever. I mean, I'll be good to go in less than 5 minutes. So.
Okay.
Yeah, baseball's asking how long do you guys want? At least 5? So at least 5 is probably a good one. A little stretch of the legs, quick downward dog, upward dog, or something.
Upward dog.
Upper dog, best dog. Is that what's going on?
No, and it looks like Aaron just did the retime, and jkoper wins by 3 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I get for looking at Discord before the race starts.
Thank you, Aaron. Now I have to win game 3, or I'm just not gonna. Yeah, now I gotta win game 3.
Yeah, I still don't know if is there some sort of skill aspect involved in push and start at the right time? But whatever. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're going to hop out of here and get a new room, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay. Baseball is not in here. She's helping with the restream, though. She's in another channel. She's just going to mute us. We're going to head out. So, Dross, any quick final thoughts here before we head to game 3?
Maybe more than 1 gem for game 3. Let's hope.
Please. Yes. Fingers crossed. Anyway, yeah, that's it from me as well. We'll see you in game 3, folks, coming up right after this one in a few minutes.